In this lesson, we will focus on Cisco router interface IP address configuration. We will configure IPv4 address on router interfaces. We will configure IP address of one interface on each router, and we will provide IP connectivity between these two routers. For our interface configuration example, we will use Cisco 2900 series routers. You can use any of these routers. After putting our routers here, we should connect them with crossover cable. As you know, router to router connections are done with crossover cables. We will connect this cable on gigabit Ethernet interfaces of these routers. Our physical job has finished. Now, it is time to interface IP address configuration. I will start with router 0. I will go to enable mode with enable command. Then, to go to configuration mode, I will use configure terminal command. Firstly, I will configure the name of the router not to mix routers in the following minutes. Then I will go to gigabit Ethernet 0/0 interface and set its IP address. Under this interface, I will configure IPv4 address of the interface. Our interface IP address will be 192.168.1.1. And our subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0. After that, we will use no shutdown command to open the interface. By default, all the router ports are shut down. And lastly, we will save our configuration with write command. Router 0's configuration is okay. Now, let's do the interface configuration on router 1. Again, firstly, I am changing router name. This is not related with interface configuration, but I am doing it. Then I will go to gigabit Ethernet 0/0 interface and set its IP address. The IP address that we use here is 192.168.1.2, and subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. This IP must be in the same network with router 0's interface IP address. Again, we will use no shutdown command. After this command, our link lights will be green, because both ends become up now. We will save the configuration lastly. Now, let's go to router 0 and verify our interface IP configurations. To do this, I will use show IP interface brief command. This command will give us the brief information about our interfaces. As you can see, our interface has IP address and it is up. Let's also check this on router 1. Here again, our interface has IP address and it is up. Let's ping the other end to verify our IP connectivity. To do this, I will use ping command with the IP address of the other device's interface IP address. Ping is successful. The first ping is missing because of ARP process. Ignore it for now. Let's use ping also on router 0 and ping router 1's interface this time. It is also successful. We can check also router table of the router with show iproute command. Our directly connected interface is here. We can also check running config to verify our configuration. Our interface config is here. In this basic Cisco configuration lesson, you have learned how to configure IP address on a Cisco router interface. Do not forget to subscribe. Good luck!